Okay, so the new card Warlock came out. Activate for each unspent energy. Give a card in your hand -1 cost. I love this card. I think it's so great, but I absolutely hate Mobius M. Mobius. I think that card just needs to get nerfed into the ground and never see the light of day ever again. Most people are playing a high evolutionary deck, but I went a different route because I saw this deck on Untapped, and this is more my speed. So the idea of this deck is you want to have a Sunspot, right? You want to have a Black Swan, and you want to have a Moon Girl, and in your hand you want to have a bunch of ones with She-Hulk. So then you Moon Girl all these ones and your She-Hulks, hopefully. You skip turn 5, right? Activate Warlock, and then you can spam out like double She-Hulks with all these 1-drops and potentially double Hitmonkeys. All of that's not going to happen in one game, although it could, but usually not. It's usually going to be like maybe 1 She-Hulk, maybe 2 Hitmonkeys, maybe 1 She-Hulk, maybe 1 Hitmonkey with, you know, a bunch of Martyrs and Titanias. But I love this deck. We didn't do very well with it though. But that's mostly because every time I saw Mobius and Mobius, I just instantly retreated, and that was almost every game. Before we get into the list though, I just want to say, hey, I started a second channel. It's all about AI and consciousness and the future of human AI symbiosis. There's actually a new video up on there right now. I did one about the quantum fingerprint of consciousness, which is super cool and interesting, I think at least. But if that's not your speed, I also started a third channel, which I took all the, you know, the ambient music that I put under my Marvel Snap games. I made just like 3-hour playlists, and that's called Greener Sound if you want to go check that out for just some chill music. Okay, back to the list here. So on turn 1, you can do a couple of things. If you have Sunspot, I would recommend getting him out on the board, or you can just start pumping up Kitty Pryde. Depending on what your hand looks like, you might want to play out Hydra Bob, or you might want to save him. If you have like a Black Swan in hand and you have like a She-Hulk in a good position for Moon Girl, maybe you hold Hydra Bob. But if your hand is awkwardly spaced and you know, like, if you keep Hydra Bob in your hand, when you Moon Girl, you're not going to get an extra She-Hulk, or you're not going to get an extra Hitmonkey, then maybe get Hydra Bob out of your hand on turn 1. On turn 2, you're either going to play Black Swan if you have her. I would recommend that if you have her. But if not, you can just go like Sunspot, Kitty Pryde, or just float, right? If you have Sunspot on the board, you can just float, get the extra power on Sunspot. On turn 3, if you have them, play Warlock. I would, yeah, you just want that on the board. There's nothing worse, man, when Warlock comes down in your hand on turn 5, and you're like, well, that's useless. Alternatively, you can play Hope Summers, because like we do have small stuff where you can get extra energy with Hope Summers, you know, like your Hydra Bob and Kitty Pryde, or even just like Hope Summers into a Moon Girl sometimes is enough energy for the following turn. Well, you're probably going to float turn 5, right? So the extra energy, you know, just make sure She-Hulk is free, basically. So on turn 5, you're probably going to float if you have Sunspot, but if not, you know, if you don't have a Warlock Sunspot line, then you probably just want to, I don't know, play some 1-drops maybe. You can go early on Hitmonkey if you feel like you're not going to have like a good turn 5 and then just play She-Hulk on turn 6. I mean, that's not ideal. The ideal scenario is this: float turn 5, proc Warlock, get double She-Hulk, get like double Martyr, Titania, and then play out Hitmonkey with all this stuff and just dump an immense amount of power on the final turn. And if they have Mobius and Mobius, you hate your life and you're gonna cry yourself to sleep. Hey, by the way, if you're new here, why don't you hit that subscribe button for a guy, huh? It's just a click for you. It means the world to me. Go check out my Greener Thinking channel. Go check out my Greener Sound channel. All right, let's get into the games. Okay, let's go Kitty Pryde here. Surely this opponent with the Hitmonkey avatar isn't playing Mobius, right? Playing Infinite. We go Sunspot Kitty here. I really need to get, like... Well, we have She-Hulk in a pretty good spot in our hand. But I need space on the end of the hand for it to matter. So I think we just get rid of Hydra Bob here. Even though we have Black Swan, but I need this She-Hulk to show up, you know? So if I play Moon Girl now, we'll get the She-Hulk, right? Yeah. Yeah. This Infinite, I really wish this wasn't in my hand.
I'm about to juice this
up. This opens up again because we have Limbo. So I think we can just go double Kitty Pryde here and float. And now we go Black Swan and we float all of it, right? This would have been a great game to have Warlock. So the question is where... Oh, I forgot that we also get to play an Infinite. So we got to go like Infinite She-Hulk. And then maybe just like this. Just really, I don't want Martyr to be able to move anywhere. So I think they're going to play Infinite over here. But are they going to play Infinite She-Hulk in the same lane? Also, I'm muting you for emoting. I'm in that kind of mood. All right, let's see it. She-Hulk. Double She-Hulk, okay. So did we just lose? So us getting their Infinite actually won us the game. Not by much though. It was very close. Very close. Victory. I will take that all day though. Okay, we go Sunspot. We have Moon Girl. We have two good ones in like good positions here for Moon Girl. Playing a Hydra Bob, okay. They're also playing Galactus. I think we just float here. I almost snapped. Do you ever do that? Mean to hit end your turn and you hit snap instead and you're like, wait a minute. That's not the button I needed it to be. Aw, Mindscape. Maybe they're gonna play Magic, right? Maybe they play Magic on Mindscape. I really can't play this Moon Girl. What I have to do is I have to go now. Right? I have to play Warlock and float now. Okay, so what do we do here? We want to give them Titania, right? So we can take it back with something. And then we go like Hope Summers, Rocket, Black Swan. So all we're giving them is a Moon Girl. And hopefully they give us like a bunch of stuff we can play. So we can take our Titania back. Oh, wait. They could just move Titania to New York. You know what? We're not going to worry about that. We're just not going to worry about it. Because we get the double pop off on Rocket. So all they gave us was a Galactus. All the same, though. We could just avoid... I was going to say, we just avoid New York. Because we also had Hitmonkey. So, like, Galactus with Hitmonkey on Camartage, that still would have been a pretty big pop-off. If... what was I thinking? All they had in their hand was what? The Moon Girl we gave them. Plus probably some terrible top deck. Yeah, that was great. Like, even if they moved Titania to New York, you know, we were just giving up on New York anyway. And this Galactus flips this location for sure. Okay, we actually have She-Hulk. Now we just need Sunspot and Warlock, and we're, like, pretty good. Okay, we have Black Swan, which is also good. They're playing Martyr. They might be playing something similar to what we have going. Let's go Hope Summers here. And we have Moon Girl. I mean, it's looking good so far. We're going to be blocked up here, but I guess that's fine. It's unfortunate that I don't have Sunspot on the board for this, though.
I'm about to juice this up.
I mean... we could just go with this, right? We're losing a lot of power if we do this, but I kind of want the Raph card. That's the thing. I mean, they're probably just going to win with what's his name anyway, right? Ultron. Or do we just big brain? Because now they can't play Ultron here. So their choice is to play Ultron mid. But now we can just get... oh, I can't play big cards there. But they retreated. Dude, we got him with the double Titania anyway. So what was I going to do here? My only option was, like, to play She-Hulk here. And then Rocket mid. So we didn't actually have a way to win that. Okay, we actually got like some of our power cards this game, which I like. Boy, do I wish people would actually play their turns, though. Holy crap. Like, it's turn one. You don't need to be thinking this much on turn one. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Super flow, right? Of course it is. So we float here. Play Warlock, which is good. Maybe we just put this mid. Two Morbiuses. I was gonna say let's avoid New York because they have Morbius, but now there's two, so we have to play for one of them at least. We go Moon Girl here. Always unfortunate when She-Hulk's in the 4 spot, you know?
I'm about to juice this up.
And then we activate Warlock. We float our whole turn here. Man, they're just going all the things, huh? They just have all of it. And it hits Swarm. Wow. Talk about the nuts, huh? Okay. Let's go She-Hulk mid. And then we go... I want to go Titania last, right? Well, we put Titania here. And then we go Martyr. Hitmonkey, Martyr. Or Martyr. Or do we want to play that? We just float for the extra power mid. I mean, this is a strong turn. Oh no, we want to play Martyr for the Hitmonkey pop-offs. I mean, this is a lot of power. I don't know if it's enough to flip like a Meek with Morbius here, but we'll see. We'll play it out. Collector, Blade, Sentinel, and then they just get a lot of power from the Bullseye proc, right? But we don't have a lot on the board to debuff. So Titania, Martyr, Hitmonkey, and we didn't have enough mid. So even if we didn't play that Martyr, we still would have been one shy mid. So this Orcus Forge really kind of decided the game for that extra proc on Collector. But we did all the things. We did all the things. Our opponent just had the absolute nuts. Okay, Sunspot in Miniaturized Lab is great. We have a Black Swan follow-up, also great. She-Hulk is in a good spot if we get Moon Girl. Oh, double She-Hulks? We might not even need Moon Girl. Okay, so we go Hope Summers here still. Dude, I hate this game. I just hate this game. Hey, let's release a new card that is instantly dusted by one single tech card. Just a whole brand new card. No one gets to play it because this one card exists. Okay. Since we have Black Swan, we could think about holding Hydra Bob. It's not a terrible idea. This is activate, so we don't have to worry about Isle of Silence. So we go Black Swan here. They go with the Spider Ham. It hits our Hydra Bob. That's actually not terrible. That's actually like the best thing it could have hit in our hand. I'm just gonna go Warlock. We're gonna play it over here though, in case they have like a Cosmic Ghost Rider shenanigans. They're playing Agatha, okay. We just go Moon Girl here, because we have like a couple of ones. that we're gonna replicate, which is cool. We don't get to draw, which is a bummer, but we can maybe just get rid of Hope Summer's Hydra Bob and keep the other stuff. Snapping us. I mean, we're post-infinite, so I don't really care if people snap. It's only like pre-infinite that snaps bother me, and it's just because they've made the grind to infinite a little more tedious. We can still win this. We don't need we don't need the discount from Warlock to win this. But I might need to double my Hydra Bobs now. Which is fine. We still have a bunch of stuff to play, right? And we're still gonna have a bunch of energy. I just really need like Hitmonkey or something. I didn't get Hitmonkey. I think we go Martyr first, then Titania, then Rocket, then Hope. Although Martyr could move out of here. Yeah, it wouldn't have made a huge difference if we got the Warlock buff anyway, because we didn't have Sunspot, She-Hulk, or Hitmonkey. So we didn't get any of our big power stuff. So if we win this, it's going to be a miracle, but I'll stay in it just to be a good sport.
I'm coming for you.
And we lose anyway, so. All right, I mean, fair's fair. But like this card here, this card needs to disappear into a deep dark abyss and never emerge again. Black Vortex? You know what? I might just go Kitty Pryde into Black Vortex here. Quinjet, okay.
Minions to me.
I mean, Hella's not terrible. It's not great. I'd just go Sunspot here and float. Collector, okay. Surely they're not going to play Mobius and Mobius while also playing Quinjet, right?
Breaking news.
Surely that's not going to happen. Do I want Cable? I mean, I kind of want Cable. Just to see what's in the box here. We don't really have a way to play all these ones effectively, though, with Hitmonkey is the thing. Like, I really need, this is not great. Really needed, what's her name? Black Swan. But we're not getting her now. I mean, it might not be terrible, though, because I could still float, pump up Sunspot, and then just play, you know, She-Hulk with my ones and Hitmonkey. Okay, so we float here, and they retreated. All right. Where did this Ultron come from? Oh, they got Ultron from Black Vortex. That's funny. I wasn't even paying attention.